Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money. Tuesday, August the 16th. Hello, everybody. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, winning free picks, picks, parlays, wherever you're watching. I loaded up on P&P and Max Wagers today. I have no idea what's going on. Sometimes I hit the buttons. I was saying to Allie and Lenny yesterday, I'm like, I said, I think I forgot to load up to P&P or whatever. And they're like, oh, don't you have Tim to do that? I'm like, what are you talking about? I create the room, and they're like, oh, he's supposed to. I'm like, how's he supposed to do that? He's the helper guy. He's not the guy who sets the whole thing up. But was he gonna come in here and put my picks in here? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Tim? I don't.
Well, they're a little bit different of a show. So Lenny will create the room and everything, but they don't have to. They don't have to set up anything. You come in, put all your plays in, adjust your records and everything before the stream.
Right.
I come in here behind the scenes and talk crap whenever I want to. So
yeah, so I was like, yeah, no, is that why?
A little bit of a different component than Morning would, but no. Yeah. Normally, that's why I think in the beginning, I think I created a room once or twice, and then afterwards, you just like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing it because you were rolling with it. Plus, you have everything saved. You know what to put in the chat and all that stuff. So.
That's it. You got an easy job.
Your stuff.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm just going to be the idiot in the background.
Well, you're not an idiot. Some you're just a young guy who has not seen a lot of good 80s movies. So
fair enough.
We won't talk about the Mets debacle yesterday. Good grief, Charlie Brown. What was that about? Holy cow. Anyway, everything's in the chat here. Free picks. Let's get going too. That's starting up. Baseball, 169, 159. We dropped the play yesterday here in the video. It happens. Losing day for me too overall. I had the Rangers and the over in my little 3-pack. I think I went 2 and 4 overall. And again, I don't want to go 2 and 4. It is what it is. But like you have a coach fired, like they fired a manager middle of the day. Like, hey, now me as a person, I could say, ooh, you know what? I'll come in and kind of like I could bet against the way I'm thinking in that. Like on like the site, the pick is up. It's there the day before. I can't go in and erase it. I can't go, God forbid do something. And I've done it before. I put the wrong play in, and I'm supposed to be on one side. I click the other because of the odds or whatever. I see the plus or you just make a mistake sometimes. I can't go in and delete it. Tim will tell you. Any site that you're on as a capper, you can't go in and start deleting stuff.
I will not say allowed. I've had my play deleted a couple of times, but that was me putting in the wrong thing. Me texting Craig like immediately. Saying, hey, it's down.
Yes.
And he has it down within 5 minutes, and it's like perfect.
Yeah, and that's that's I've done that before.
More than 10 minutes, you leave it.
You can't exactly. It's got to be immediately.
Check your things, and if all of a sudden the next day they check and go, wait, didn't you have the Mets yesterday? And all of a sudden it's gone. It's like, well, yeah, I deleted it though. You go, well, I bet it.
Yeah,
so, yeah, you don't do that. But if you put it in there, it's up for more than 10 minutes. You can't take it.
Like the only good thing is that you could put in like your little title description and your whatever. Like I got the money maker on the Nuggets or whoever. It's there. So if they click in, and it'll be like, because then you get the emails like, hey, you got the wrong thing in here. But you got to be right on it. Again, you have a minute or two. For a firing or something drastic, I'm SOL. There's nothing I could do. And that's one of the things. You go, I always say I'm not the guy waiting for kickoff or tip off to do things. So that's a little frustrating. I'm a little frustrated today. That annoyed me. It kept me up last night. I'm like, and I'm watching the Angel game. I'm thinking to myself, I could add Castillo. I liked Castillo. Why didn't I just have at least the under here or something? So I had a frustrating day yesterday. I was a little annoyed. The firing.
Well, the under didn't even hit the Angels game, so you're good.
No, I'm just saying, like, I would have rather, what I'm saying? That one I could have lost on because I like Castillo, and the $2, I had to take this shot. It is, I always say, like, I don't get crazy in here about, like, cheering and going nutty on stuff. That was just one of those days. Like, I see the firing, and that just set me in a bad mood for the rest of the day. It's like, you got to be kidding me, because I can't help, You know, what am I gonna do? You go back in and write something in there like, "Hey, don't bet this." People could have already bought it and bet it. You know, what are you gonna do? Can't win them all, folks. And I don't. We lose. Here we go. We got 159 losses here in Major League Baseball, but 169 wins, and we're got some plus money. So 38.90 to the plus for baseball. Looks like we're gonna have a nice winning season here in MLB. And we'll give the overall stuff because I always roll those out. Favorites 55 and 34, 160 and 116 are my totals. Again, I did drop the Texas over yesterday. I thought we'd see some runs. Nothing. And overall total picks baseball 407, 391 plus 29.91, 403, 399 plus 17.25. Again, the half runs add up, folks. Half runs add up. That being said, today, Marlins in the under. I did this with Detroit Lenny yesterday. I actually got a 185 with the Marlins when we were doing the show at like 1 o'clock yesterday. 185. It's down. And you know what? I put these up. Yeah, I added these. Obviously, when the Mets were getting slaughtered, probably by the third inning, I added the odds at the time last night. I probably should have readjusted them. Let's see if we've moved much here on Miami and the under, because it could happen. We see line moves. And what do we got here? This line is it's basically around the same 138, 140, 132, 135. So basically the same kind of ballpark. Although the total has come down to 7, which is not shocking. Cabrera has been excellent. I've mentioned in the free pick video, he's been very good. So sorry about the 8. That's what, did I even post this on Twitter yet? Maybe I'll switch that to 7. Hold on. Let me switch to 7 because the Twitter mob, people are out of control. I get some wacky stuff on there. Well, your line is different. Yeah, well, they're going to be different. I have a lot of places to choose from. Whoa. All right. Sorry about that. Did you hear that sound or no? Tim, no? It was on a Netflix preview for a
game. Netflix. Is that what they call it nowadays?
Yeah, no, it was on Twitter because I was watching that before. Not that I throw out other Capper guys. You could probably figure out who was betting with Steve Donahue in the NBA. So it's coming in Netflix about some professional gamblers and Tim Donahue betting on NBA games. Might have heard the story.
That was
okay.
The ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last game up in the free pick are going to be the New York Metropolitans. Again, I'm back to the well on these cats. You get slaughtered like that, I look for a bounce back day. Kind of like yesterday where I said, you know what? And again, looking back, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Baltimore in the over. I'm kicking myself. Why the heck I didn't have the over because it was Kikuchi right out of the gate. And why did I take Baltimore? Because after a near miss, I said this yesterday because people are like, oh, what do you think about Baltimore today? I'm like, a shutout, perfect game, no hitter, the whole kit and caboodle running into late in the game there. I like betting on teams off shutout, stuff like that. I think they bounce back. And sure enough, Kikuchi, perfect storm. Always in the over. Wish I had it. So the Mets, same kind of thinking here. You're down 13-1 or whatever it is, or bring in relief pitchers to shut you down so you don't get any more runs going on in the game. I like it.
I will say that was an ugly game yesterday, but I think the Mets found a new arm for their bullpen. Dalen Ruff, our first baseman DH, threw 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, and got through them all. No strikeouts, but he got through the 2 innings. He was throwing anywhere from 57 to 61 miles an hour. So beautiful arm there, but no, nice. To be honest,
he's the new Jesse Orosco. He's what, 35-year-old relief pitcher? He's perfect. Perfect, you guys like Jesse Orosco. Yes.
No, but I will say no excuses or anything. But Cookie went out in the 3rd inning. It was rain delay for about an hour.
Yeah.
And then we had a bunch of bullpen guys that by the time we hit the rain delay, it was 3-0?
Yeah, I was hoping for it just to be canceled.
Kind of punted that game, so I'm not really worried about it.
I was like, just cancel the game and suspend it, start over tomorrow. I was like, just start the game over tomorrow.
That's what I was hoping. But, hey, because the Mets and then the O's were the only 2 losers we had yesterday.
The Orioles?
Somebody mentioned in the chat, White Sox. Nice one there. But
yeah, we had the White Sox. Yeah, we like the White Sox with
Sox,
Cueto.
Marlins. I had the Mariners
Marlins.
and
Yeah, the Orioles. You took Toronto
the
yesterday.
Orioles. And the Orioles.
Orioles won, I thought.
Yeah, 4-2.
All right.
Yes. No, I said that O's and Mets were the only ones that lost for us yesterday. Sorry, A's and Mets.
A's
and Mets.
A's.
A's and Mets. O's won. Sorry, A's and Mets.
Yeah.
I was thinking Oakland for whatever reason.
That's it. Okay. Starts with an O.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, by the way, trap spot there with the White Sox. We called that one. And I want to get your opinion on this one real quick because I saw trending on Twitter today, Dodgers -1.5.
Yeah, run line. Continues to roll on yesterday.
So Milwaukee?
No. I mean, I can't. Well, Dodger run line today.
Dodgers at plus money?
Are they plus money today? They were -120 yesterday.
Plus 112 right now. Woodruff versus Peacock.
Yeah.
Or Patoit or whatever. Me and Nick are the only ones in our group chat. There's about 40 people in our group chat. Me and Nick are the only ones on the Brewers run line plus 175.
And that, listen, it's kind of like Ohtani yesterday. Like, why not go for the big plus money? Take a shot. Like, people are going to run to the Dodgers. How often do you see Dodgers on any kind of dog? And I'm of the thinking is like,
this year, and it's the first time that Mitch White's not pitching.
Well, this is his replacement basically. So
yeah, essentially, yeah.
It's the Dodgers. Do you take it? They got 72 wins on the year, whatever the heck they got.
Oh, sorry, 70, on the run line.
Run line.
Sorry. 72. Yeah,
70, I mean, there's ridiculous 72 and 4 or 5 on the run line. 78 wins on the year, 79 wins on the year. I don't even know what that.
There you go.
People are going to jump all over the Dodgers. It's plus money. And I'm going to say it. Did I bet it? No. Am I going to say, no, you don't take the team with the best record in baseball, 78 wins at plus 112? But on the flip side, I'd be like, why are they a dog?
Yeah, so exactly. Why are they a dog? That's the biggest trap side. Everybody's going to go see Dodgers plus money and go all over it. And the line's only gotten more into the Brewers' favor. And this money is pouring in on the Dodgers.
Run line or nothing for me here. I'll go run line with you on Milwaukee. I'll probably add it. Who do I got? I got a couple run lines today.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'll be with you. I mean, I took Minnesota again on a run line. St. Louis run line.
Yep.
I got the Mets. I got Miami. I mean, I'll take a run line shot here in the Brew Crew. It is. Tim, people, I've said it. August, September, I'm going to take some losses. We built up our bankroll because I'm going to not bet some games just because it is what it is. I'll take my shots. Could I just cash on Texas yesterday? Straight up play? Yeah. Yep. Could I have just cashed on Castillo plus 135 the night before? Maybe. Who knows how that could have turned out? That could have been a 2-1 loser instead of a extra inning. I don't count the extra inning runs. There's like a ridiculous nonsense. Oh, they got 6 in the top of the ninth? They got 4 in the top of the ninth that game?
Yeah, they got a bunch in the ninth.
All right. So,
yeah.
That kind of stuff, like I say, picking and choosing is tough. Do I just go run line? Do I lay the short numbers? And I hate laying the short numbers. Someone mentioned to me like, oh, you don't, props. You don't give up like pitching props, this and that. Nope. I can't. I mean, I just don't like. I feel as somebody come watch the show, I'm gonna say, let's take Verlander over 6.5 Ks -140. I just don't think that's.
Nope. It's not possible.
I mean, could it be probable? Does he hit them? Yes. We're gonna get off track a little bit here with the baseball for a second with the props, but I just do I think they hit? Yeah. Am I gonna tell you to bet? I just feel like if I'm not betting it, especially when it's a favorite, I just don't. I don't want people getting crushed, like saying I take a favorite. It's bad enough when I lose a plus play. I don't like losing a plus play. Do I want to lose a minus play for somebody? I mean, yeah, do I like them? I tell you what I like kind of stuff like that. People put out props. I like it. Yes. Do I, people hold you like, I don't mind being held accountable what I say. I say what I say. But you start throwing out crazy stuff like that, and then you're like, that turn into like, Vegas Dave or something. Like, oh, this guy's just putting out huge faves. Like, oh, it's my crazy play. It's a -185 fave that loses. Let's just keep doubling up on the Yanks. Let's double up on the Yanks. 3-11. But they're going to win. Let's keep churning that out. How about real fast on the Yanks? How about this? Before the All-Star break, they were plus. I saw this on where is it? Holy cow! Where did I put it? They were plus 1,600 or something. Maybe 1,100. Here we go. Got it right here. 64 and 28 plus 884 before the All-Star break. Yankees. 8 and 16. So 8 games. This is straight up, obviously. Minus 1176. All right. Think about that for a second. You are 36 games over 38 games, right? Yeah, 36 games over 500. Plus 36 to the positive. But you're only up 8 bills. And then 8 under, down 1,100. You're down for the year on the Yankees. 30 games plus, you're up a little bit. Show a nice little profit. 8 and 16 minus 1176. 3 of their last 11. But go ahead. I'm sure people are going to say, let's take the Yankees today with Cortez. No way they lose again. Okay. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Brio. Good morning. Michael. Great day. Love fading Yanks. Doing it again. Yeah. No way. No way the Yanks will lose. They're the Yankees, folks. But pencil them in. Aaron Judge MVP. 3 and 11. Let's go. Astros run line from the Miz. What do we got here with Houston? Verlander. You're going to look for a win overseas. I think this is your Cy Young. This is your Cy Young winner right here. Somebody comes out, pitches a gem. I think they take the lead in the Cy Young voting. 15 and 3 for Verlander, 185. 12 and 5, 196 for Cease. Cease got him by 40 strikeouts. That's the big difference here. So a little better record for Verlander. And I think maybe even if Cease wins this, I think Verlander, again, he's going to be 20 plus wins. Probably a sub 2 ERA. 170 strikeout. Not too bad on a first place team. Problem with Cease is that, okay, he might win 16, 17, 200 plus Ks, but I don't know. I think people will see the Verlander year as a little better, even though the White Sox can still win a division. But these two cats, definitely front runners. Toronto run line. Yeah. Alex Manoah, I get it. We like Alex Manoah. Mine, was it 110 here on the run line? Maybe a little underplay as well. St. Louis on the run line. I bet it myself, so I'll agree with you there. Texas over the 8. Done with Texas. Coach a change. No thank you. Cost me yesterday. 0-2. Side and total. Good night, Rangers. Bye-bye. And Minnesota over Sonny Gray and Greinke. I'm back on Minnie. So, yes, I want some runs. Get it done. Twitties. Grab the Dodgers at plus 170 on the run line. Brewers are not playing well. Woodruff can be hit. I get it. Dodgers are plus 170, so reverse it up to win. I'm not going to say no to that. If you want to do a Dodger run line or a Brewer, either team run line, what do you got to lose? Nothing. It's even money. You know, I'm not going to talk anybody off either side. Eric, good morning. Hello, Mr. Nika. How are you? I like the Marlins, but I'm going first 5 plus 120. Manaea has been a disaster. I like Miami myself. Marlins bullpen. Yeah. Concerned about the Marlin offense, too. That's why we got the under. Get Detroit Lenny. Detroit Lenny wants to text me. He doesn't know that I do a live show. Thanks, Lenny. Appreciate it. Seattle team total 3.5 over or stay away. I actually was kind of looking at the under in this one, believe it or not, for the game, Miss Nika. So maybe I would say lean under there. I would lean under. Oh my goodness, Lenny, I'm doing a show. Tim, come in for a second here.
Is he trying to figure out Power Hour today?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because he wants to build the banners for it before the show starts. So
I understand. Just grab in here for a second.
Go ahead. All right, let's scroll up where he is in the chat. Seattle team total over, stay away. I like Suarez. Suarez has thrown 17 shutout innings in a row. He's been dominant lately. I don't know if I could fade that. Probably a stay away from me. Did you see the Mariners game? Man, Angels shot themselves in the foot 9 times in the top of the ninth. Yeah, they allowed 4 runs in that top of the ninth to make it 6-2. Happy that made it a nice day. But no, that was I didn't watch it. Well, all of a sudden I get because I don't know about if you do, Higgs, but I set my MLB, so I get alerts for every single scoring play. So all of a sudden I see 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6, and then all within like a minute and a half. It's just like, oh wow, okay then.
No, do not set any.
Oh, I do.
Like that.
I do when I'm out of the house just so I could get an idea, because it also works out with, oh, I wonder who's hitting well. Because if I see a name pop across my screen a bunch of times, I'm like, oh, well, so and so is playing well right now. Maybe look some prayer props or something like that. But no, I have scoring alerts for every single game. I know it's probably not the thing that we should be doing, but that's what I got.
It's a lot of wear and tear on the battery.
It doesn't really mess with it that much.
No, I don't know. Came back on the Mariners run line. Good win for you, Markel. That struck me off the Astros. Yeah, everybody was going to be on the Astros yesterday, much like I think everybody's going to jump on the Yanks today and take it on the chin. Twitter trips, everyone. And again, like people, I don't mind. I'll answer questions on Twitter. People ask stuff, I mean, I saw somebody post stuff. It's like people, I mean, it wasn't me, like people stay away from, and a lot of people were more of like content kind of people. I guess I could put it. Not that this is content. I mean, I understand that, but as I say, been on sites since 04, 05, way past doing videos to get sports books. I mean, I've been get that. Good morning, Don. How are you? Mike wants to come back on Verlander today. Astros did not have Altuve or Pena yesterday. 7 runs last time for the Sox since has not faced a playoff team in months. That is the thing with the White Sox. Trouble versus good teams, much like the Yankees. Trouble versus good teams. Hey, how do I tell you not to take a Verlander here at I think he's a 140 spot here. Wow. That's that's a big number. That's telling you Houston is the play here. I mean, actually it's at a 120 now. Okay, that makes a little more sense. 120s. Say 140. Oh, it was a 140 opener. I see it. I was like, that's what I wrote down yesterday. I'm like, 140. Wow. Should have get that 130 Sox. Now it's basically a plus 110er. For me, it's a. I'm not playing. I'm not getting involved in that game. Is there a clear edge when it's basically a pick 'em with 2 good pitchers? I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, it's not like the Brewers Dodgers. Everybody's going to be racing to the Dodgers. Justin, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Had a win today. I said let's have another St. Louis run line. I'm with you on St. Louis run line. Brew Crew over is my action for today against the Dodgers. I'm kind of coming in with Tim here on the Brewer run line, I think, for plus money. Under Stros, 7. Looks, that game's a 7, and yet the Alcantara-Manaea game was a 6.5. I think these guys are just as good. Definitely better than Manaea. I apologize for talking you off Seattle, Eric. That was me. I was like, that line was high. It came down low. What am I going to do? Bad call sometimes. Sometimes we talk about the moves. Doesn't mean they're always right. Doesn't mean they're always right. Giants should have traded a rough. We could use him out of the bullpen. Your bullpen is bad. Here comes Mr. Nika firing away. Here we go. White Sox plus 1.5. No, if you like the White Sox, just take them to win the game. Under Yankees, yes. Dodgers game under 9.5. Someone had an 8 up top here for that 8.5. So you got a whole run better. I will go under 9.5. 8.5, I'll stay away from. 9.5, I'll go under. Philadelphia with Gibson. Run line only when we're in the 180 range, Mr. Nika. You know that. Braves game over. Yeah, I mean, I think I thought the Mets were going to hit yesterday. I think they're going to hit a little bit today. Versus we got Morton on the hill. So I look from the bounce back, little payback today. Yes, over. Cleveland team total over. Grant Hill's pitching. Went from the Pistons to the Tigers, huh? Over 3.5. Yes, I'll go over.
I have my Hill Pistons shirt on right now. There you go.
I didn't even notice that. Funny. We'll go Guardians. I had the Guardians run line game 1 yesterday. Got it done there. What are my 2 winners? Not many of them. Cubs over to 7.5. Corbin and Steele. Oh, Mr. Corbin. How about Josiah Gray yesterday? We kind of liked the Nats a little bit yesterday, right? I say Josiah Gray's a kid I like. Corbin's a guy I do not like. Hap is crushing right now. Yeah, why not? Let's go over the total. 7.5. That's a full. Man, Canada's great. I mean, again, forget that I like Canadian bacon because I do. Not just the movie either. Insanely funny movie, Canadian Bacon. But 7.5. Let's go over that, baby. Let's do it. Get over that. Can I get added to the group chat? What's your
yes,
what's your phone number?
Put your phone number
right in the chat like people do sometimes. No.
DM me on Twitter, either the ESB Twitter or whatever, and I'll get you in the group chat.
I'm with you on under Marlins. Yes, Javi. Hello. Take a Baltimore to keep this close. Fade in my city. You can take run line. They do pay off run line. They are a good plus team, the Orioles. I don't have it right in front of me. I don't know what it is. I like Alec Manoa. As a Braves fan, I really enjoyed the game last night. Bet the over today. Need my Braves to win 3 in the series. Also put you got 750 for 700 to win a division. Well, I think they got some work to do here, division-wise. Four and a half. I guess you know what? 4.5's not crazy back. I mean, especially if they come in and just sweep this series, and you got a battle. The battle is on.
This Mets Braves series, it's going to split. If the Mets and I think if the Mets lose one more game in the series, it's tonight because then you got Scherzer and DeGrom going the next 2 days.
Oh, that means there's no way they're losing.
No, it's not no. But I feel like if the Mets are to lose a game in the series,
oh yeah, come on, it's Scherzer and DeGrom the way they pitch. You're thinking you got a shot.
At least go 2-2. I mentioned like when the beginning of this week, if the Mets went 5-5 this week, split with Atlanta, split with Philly, split with New York,
Yanks.
I'm happy. I think that's a successful trip.
Yeah,
that's just me.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying you go on the road. Yeah, obviously, you're looking to come in and put the nail in the coffin and bury a team, so you got some wiggle room. God forbid something bad happens. I think Dodgers are a dog day because they all started pitching for the year. Which he's been out. He's been out the whole year. Bueller. He's been out for months. They're a dog because they got a average pitcher going. But Bueller's been out forever. Bueller was out as soon as I got some Bueller numbered autographs, baseball cards graded in the mail. He went out hurt. So put those in the fire. Lane, what do you say? Got the totals today. Under Detroit, always under Detroit. Yes. Over Colorado, St. Louis, 7.5. Going over, huh? Our buddy Kyle Freeland. I understand. I get it. Katana, as much as I love him, I don't mind that. 7.5. Let's go. Miami always an under. Sure. Would you take the under 7? Miami as well. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, you got under Detroit. Yes. Colorado over. We can go with under 7.5. Miami, San Diego. Would you take the under 7? Okay. So you got 7.5 and a 7. I got an 8 and a 7. So I still like the under. Milwaukee run line from the Twins. Oh, you got the Milwaukee bet from the Twins. Got it. I'm with you. Yes, I'm going to jump on that Brew Crew run line myself. Not the Mets again. Help me find the Yankees bats. Yeah, good luck. They're with Jimmy Hoffa and Sasquatch. Sasquatch got him with Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah. Keep fading those Yanks, baby. Keep fading them. Astros Sox under. I don't know. That's 7. Fishy to me. Fishy. Untouchable. Good afternoon. How are you today? Astros money line. Cease does not have bats behind him. I like Cease. You're getting him plus money. I'm not going to say no to Cease's plus money. So, again, game I did not bet. Want really nothing to do with. Two good pitchers though. You expect, really. Let's be honest. This should be 1-0 game with like 5 total hits or something. You'd think the way these guys pitched, but no interest. Dodgers and Brewers over the 8. I think I could do that over a little bit there. I mean, especially if I'm going to take the Brewer run line. Twinkies and the Jays, St. Louis run line. Yeah, only way to bet these, mini minus 240. St. Louis is a $2 fave. Blue Jays are a $2 fave. Run line them up. Let's do it. Almost hit my fence. The Mets, rain delay screwed us. Yeah, well, listen. They were down before the rain delay. It happens. I was hoping the game would just be canceled. Tampa under, Miami under. Got there, right? Tampa in the under again. Against the Yanks, just take Tampa in the under. Worst case, you're splitting. Best case, you're going 2-0 with a dog. Marlins run line again. Mariners. Robbie Ray. Here comes Seattle. Over Twinkies, yes. Taking Pitt first 5 of Mitch Keller. He's the only reliable pitcher for the Mets. Well, now that Katana's gone, I somewhat agree with Mitch Keller being a reliable Pittsburgh pitcher. Thing is, it's Boston. I can't get this Red Sox team. We just what's the total over there? I don't know. Even that I can't. I'm not getting involved. But I would go with a dog, right? They're going to be a dog today. Overcards are from 7.5 to 8. I wish we got it 7.5. Yeah, we got Freeland on the hill. Rockies could hit. I like Katana, but let's see what he does. Astros under. That one, why is it 7? Why not 6.5 with these two guys on the hill? I don't get it. Taking Mets again. Yes. Eddie from the Braves is out. Eddie Perez, their catcher back in the day?
Rosario.
No, I'm just saying. Wasn't Eddie? Who was their catcher back who was pretty good back in the day? Man, I don't remember. Don't remember the catcher. Free mind. How are you today? Can the Braves get it done again today? I hope not. I got the Mets. Eddie is out. Is it okay? I love the plus 190. Listen, Eric, we're taking the dogs. Dog them up. You can't. You did it last week. You want to run them back on the plus big dogs, 190, 2s, 220s? Yeah. No. J Miz. Miss Danica is in Canada, and like everything else up there, they're backwards. So they get some good lines. Oh, it could be bad lines, depending on what side you like. But the Canadian line's a little different. And sometimes our guy down in Tijuana comes in with some great lines. Although, I don't know if they firebombed the place or something. And apparently Tijuana had some problems the other day. But, yeah. If you get Tijuana and Canadian lines, they look pretty good. Pretty good. I thought about shopping around. Yeesh. I mean, you get runs in either direction. Phillies run line with Gibby. I get it. Braves money line. Do not like. Cards over. Yes. Yanks Rays under. Yes. Cubs Nats over. It's Corbin. I totally understand your thinking there, Scott. St. Louis over versus Freeland. The Kyle Freeland. You've heard me say it over and over again. The guy's had one good year in his entire career. Hard to back the Mets. Last time I saw him walk out hit for 8 runs the first inning. I'm not sure if this qualifies as a big game for Sean Moore. Here's the spot though. And I think Walker's a good enough pitcher where he'll bounce back. Like they got him that game. I think this is the game that comes out and pitches well in. I'm wrong. He gets shelled. Next time around, the Braves just have Walker's number. It's just that simple. No matter how good he's pitching coming in, the Braves got him for whatever reason. They're going to hit him. I'll take a shot with him today, plus money. But that's it. That's it. The Twins' Twitter name is.
Just look up Earl Sports Bets on Twitter, and you'll be good to go.
There you go. I want to take the O's. Kramer is one of Baltimore pitchers. I cannot back. I don't trust the Jays. Maybe first 5. It's again with the O's, as good as they've been. If you've been backing them, you still back them. If you're worried, don't play him and just think Manoah is going to pitch a gem and hit a run line play with him for even money. Hit the parlay at Tampa, Washington, Oakland, Texas under Houston. Excellent. Oh, wait a second. Houston didn't win yesterday. I thought Houston lost yesterday to the White Sox. Gracious. Dodgers must be losing today. They're plus 106. Yeah, we're kind of like in the Brew Crew money line in the chat here today. Cubs run line against Corbin. Toronto with Manaea. Yes. Cleveland run line. Why not? It's Detroit, Minnesota. Yes, I bet that. St. Louis run line. I got it. Under 7.5. Better number there. 7.5. Yes. Phillies run line. Only way to go. I don't want to lay $2 on the road with Gibson or 190. So I'm with you on that run line, Brian. J-Rock's in the house. Sorry, White Sox not Houston. That's an excellent win yesterday. Had some nice dogs in there. Nice one, Tyson. Good job. Arizona and the O's money line. So Orioles, I'm not going to, excuse me. Yeah. Orioles and the Jays. You want to take the O's? They're a scrappy bunch. You're getting plus money. Why not? I mean, it's a big chunk for a team that's in the playoffs right now. And Merrill Kelly's a guy I like, so yes. Sun wins series 2-1, Liberty 2-1. I have no idea. Tim, thoughts on the series there for
Sun should win their series. They're against Dallas. Liberty is against Chicago. I don't know about that one. I will have Liberty plus the spread on a bunch of those games, but I don't see them winning the series. Sun should win the series.
Padres and Marlins over a half, under 2. What the heck is that? Is that for the first inning? What is that, Joe? What line is that? Is that for the game? For first 5? Or is that just some random bet you're putting in? Tampa and under, yes. Mets and under, yes. Miami and under, Dodgers under. Dodger under, I kind of like Brewers and over there. Tampa Bay last night, nice. Ride it out with the Jays. No, Desmond, take the Rays. Just don't do yourself a favor. Don't bet the Yankees. Bet against the Yankees every game. Bet against them. They're in a funk. They're not going anywhere for 2 weeks till they decide to bring up some minor leaguers who can play. Paying juice. So you could be paying juice. I always ask. That's why I always ask in a thing about what the numbers are. Yeah, they look great. Oh my goodness, it's strikeouts -5. It's 5.5 Ks. Yeah, run it up, and all of a sudden you're 175. I don't do that. Red Sox Pirates, stay away. That's a stay away. Yeah, let's go bet on 2 last place teams. What are we doing? How are you? You got an edge on that? Let me know. I can't get involved with bad teams. Mountcastle Ribby. Go for it. 165 is worth it, J-Rock. Miss Nikki said she's doing well. Eric, thank you for asking. Reds win today. Gibby 3 road starts on Tuesdays. Oh, it's Tuesday Philly baseball. What are the Phillies on Tuesdays? That is a no-play Philly game. Take the Reds. He's due. He says he's due plus 1.5. Oh, my God. Phillies had been winless on Tuesdays. So I don't know. Maybe the Reds plus 170. Andrew, what do you got here? Cleveland money line. Again, Cleveland money line. Minnesota after this in the run line action. And Seattle. So why Minnesota run line and not money line? You have 2 big faves in money lines. Like I would be all 3 run lines or all 3 money lines. To pick and choose one, I say 3. 3-team parlay goes 2-1. In this case, to go 2-1 and lose when you got the other 2 big money lines, I know it affects the odds, obviously. Walker's a splitter guy. If that splitter's going, it's almost untouchable. If not, he gets hit for 8 runs. Maybe a live bet after the first, see if he has it. That's going to be a good call there with him, especially live betting it. It's just a joke. Both teams have no offense right now. Sorry. No, hey. No, listen. The hold is he's due. I don't know if you've been in here enough. The he's due. Thank me in the morning. The pen usually comes out, Joseph, for the old he's due. Like we say about he's due, right, folks? What do we say about being due? Yeah, you're going to poop in one hand and hope he's doing the other. See which one fills up first. I'll make sure to get you some nice hand soap from Bath and Body Works. Was even aware that Las Vegas Aces were in first place. How could you be? No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares about it. That's why. How could you know? They're not even on. No one cares about WNBA. I hate to kick in WNBA's back, but they've been playing for 15 years. They can't make $1. And here we go, a little rant on WNBA. So I saw something like, oh, they were stuck at the airport. They don't get charter flights, and yeah, who the heck's paying for them to have their own plane? They should be paying the guy who's paying their salary. No one comes to the games. How? Yeah, that's what happens when you don't make money. I'd have my own plane. It'd be nice to have extra $400,000 laying around for a private jet. What the heck are you talking about? Sorry, Tim. I know you're a big WNBA guy, and apparently this will turn into me being like a woman hater for the WNBA. I don't know. It does. Phillies broke the Tuesday curse last week. Finally, the WNBA, if they want fans, and this is even for like baseball, they want to get people back. Bring back freaking day games. Don't start games at even the NBA. This ridiculous not starting. It's the playoffs live from Toronto, 9:30 at night. Like, what are you doing? Start the game at 7:00 during the midweek. What I mean, WNBA should be playing Saturday, Sunday, 3:00, noon, 2. Where people can go to the games. You know what I'm saying?
No. Sundays are 1:00, 2:00, 3:00, 3:00, 4:00, 6:00. Like they have a whole entire.
Yeah, it's like, but even same with the NBA. Play those games. You want people to come to your games? Like you want people to watch? Don't go up against stuff like when there's no games going on. Like it was after the what was it, the All-Star break?
Yeah,
right? There was nothing. Like they had like 0 games on. Like here's a day you say, hey, have it wherever the All-Star game is. Have it in that city. It'll be like not an exhibition, but playing in neutral court and have 4 teams show up for a doubleheader. You'd get new fans.
There you go. That's a good, yeah. And the big thing is nobody watches the games on Twitter, Facebook, Amazon Prime. Put them on ESPN. Put them on TNT.
But here, who's what? No one's paying. They're not paying to put that on ESPN because what some guys.
Well, there's some games on ESPN. The playoffs will be.
The playoffs, okay, because it's the playoffs. But I mean, like regular season, some companies that say, "Oh, how much you on ESPN?" Because you're part of Disney, so now your rates are. You need $1 million for a 30-second. No, why for 400 people to watch this? I mean,
it happened.
Not touching Philadelphia, says Mr. Nika. But yes, they struggled, beat the Reds yesterday. Philly, I don't know, man. Philly, Harper's taking swings. I said at the beginning of the year, I thought Philly was either going to be, well, obviously all in, but were they going to make a deal to stick with it at the trade deadline or trade away? And they kept going right for it, which is good for them. They got a lot of money tied up. They made big moves in the offseason. I kind of like Philly. I love the gritty Philliness of we're not quitting. Good for them. Even though I don't know if it's going to pay off. Well, they got a lot of work to do. KC, Minnesota, Twins run line. Mets not losing 2 straight. Oh, Richard, don't come in here with the kiss of death in here.
I'm not saying that they don't, but 31-9 after a loss. Number 1 in baseball, 77.5%.
Yeah, it's mostly because you got a good pitching staff.
They're one of 2 teams that has over 70%. The other one's Houston.
Yeah. I mean, you got a pitching staff, right? It's always about the next day's pitcher. You got a pitcher who come in there and go 7, give up 3 or less. You got a shot. Low ratings. I mean, WNBA turns 2 million into 50K. And I hate, like, I mean, I joke with them. I do like the Total Cast and stuff with Tim, and Ali at stuff about WNBA. I just feel like, it's not a watchable sport, and then it's just annoying. Like you see a thing like, well, we should get paid what the guys get paid. What are you talking about? Get paid? I mean, that's like saying the minor league baseball guys should get paid what the major league baseball players get paid because you play the same sport. Come on, can we come back to our planet? Come back to flat Earth for a second. Flat Earth. We haven't done any good flat Earth stuff in a while. All right, listen. Still on flat Earth. I got a dad joke, right? People making dad jokes. So, we got 3 moles. They're digging through their little holes, right? The first mole's like, I smell cinnamon. Second mole's like, cinnamon. I don't smell cinnamon. I smell roses. And the third mole's like, roses and cinnamon. I smell mole asses. Molasses. Come on. Hope I get some laughs in the chat. Please, somewhere.
Man, I wish my brother was here so he can give you the crickets.
Oh.
And he froze. There you go. That's what we wanted. That face is just beautiful right there. Yeah, he froze. That's probably the funniest part. Anyways, no, you're good. Let's keep going. I just find it funny that he froze at that point. That's hilarious. Cubs Nats over 8.5. Corbin is a truck, and the Nationals just saw steal his last start on the road. Here is Higgs back again after he froze after his horrible joke. There you go.
Were people laughing at the molasses? Where are we at here? I don't even know what's happening in the chat.
You got a couple of laughs, but more people laugh. More people laugh because you froze, and when you froze, it was like it was funny.
Cubs Nats over. Corbin is a truck. Please look now, but Nats have a great OBS. I will go over with you. Kyle Gibson on the road Tuesdays. Again, I know the Phillies on the road on Tuesdays, I should say, Phillies are bad. But again, if you're doing it, it's run line. I'd rather watch reruns of Gilligan's Island. I mean, I'd rather watch reruns of Gilligan's Island in regular NBA playoffs. I mean, Gilligan's Island is funny. Cubs are rebuilding. You think? Exactly. They've been rebuilding for years. I mean, I'm not a big... Seinfeld's all right. I mean, I could watch it. It's not like I'm going on my way to watch Seinfeld reruns. Two or more hits, 230. I like it. Phillies, ATS as favorites, as dogs. So you can't roll out the blankets like that. Doesn't work that way. Everybody's got laughs. At home is solid. Everyone knows Texas at home is a solid bit rivalry. The Rangers right now with a new manager. Watching the last episode of Better Call Saul. What is it? DVR'd the last 6 or 7. So I watched the first 2. I still gotta I'll wind them up today, see how it is. Frozen, yeah, I froze. Desmond, you think you can fill in? Let me tell you something, Des. I don't come in and kick people down. But what are you gonna do? Come in and talk Seinfeld? You gotta more than just Seinfeld to come in here. Scribble on the frozen screen. That joke broke the internet. Yes, it did. Come on, molasses. No, I can't. Come on. Dodgers money line. Calvin, I like the Brew Crew run line. I'm jumping with Tim on that one. Go to Dad joke. Made a belt out of watches. Yeah, it was a waste of a time. J-Rock's dad joke. Belt out of watches. Waste of time. I like it. Gilligan's Island's not funny? It's all right. I mean, I'll tell you what was funny. We could do Three's Company. I'll do Three's Company. Always good. Although the episode's always the same, Three's Company. It's like somebody overhears Jack and one of the roommates and think they're having a relationship. Whether Mr. Furley or Mr. Roper or Chrissy or Janet, it's always like somebody overhears something. But it's a funny show. Three's Company is good. What's happening? Hilarious. You know. Although I watch, I'll tell you what I watch. You see behind me, I'll bring it over on the shelf this way. You see kind of like Johnny Drama's head. So I watch my Entourage reruns all the time. Burn Notice. Do a lot of Burn Notice reruns with my son. That show's action, yet still funny. All right, Desmond, come on. Okay, I'm not putting that. I can't post that in here. Who you thought was attractive. Although I'm a short hair kind of guy myself, so I get it. I kind of like Janet with the short hair. No, not a big blonde guy. I don't know. Married with Children, only sitcom I could rewatch. I don't know. I still watch. I restarted Lost again. My wife's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
I love that show. Don't even. I've watched it through 3 times. I watched it. My mom wanted to watch it with us, so we watched it completely the first time. I watched it by myself the second time, and I watched it with Nina the third time. So I've watched that show through 3 times. I love Lost.
I watch. I like Jericho.
They crash on an island.
It's about a plane crash. Yeah. They're lost. Yep. I like Jericho. Jericho is a good show. Revolution. I kind of like Doomsday Show, like Walking Dead, although it's kind of I don't know where it's going with Walking Dead stories now and Fear. Lost is amazing. Lost is not a sitcom. What is that? A drama? What would you call Lost? Joe says, "I hear records don't mean anything or stats. I don't even care about the Phillies Reds game. Not random. No, yeah, it's just for and sometimes they're good. Stats trend. I mean, I mentioned the Yankees, right? It's a good stat to know they're 3-11. It's a good stat to know that they're 8-16, a minus $1,200 since the All-Star break. Like that kind of stuff, it comes in handy. It's straight up like, oh, these guys are whatever. And now I'll throw out a trend like the Dodgers are 72-7 on run lines. That is, I think, bettable information. That, not straight up ATS numbers. Dodger run line tells you, yeah, bet the Dodgers run line every game this year, and you're probably doing pretty good. Not pretty good. You're probably up a little bit. I'm not saying pretty good. I could say I only watch a movie once. Huh? Movie or show just one time for your mind. Really? I could come in here and like quote movies. Although I saw, and we're going to wrap it up. Allie Burns up next. They're doing a freaking Bloodsport redo. What the heck's going on here? What is going on? I mean, I said this. I put it on Twitter too. Come give me a follow, Mr. Sean Higgs. Anyway, RoboCop, you ruined. Red Dawn, you ruined. Ghostbusters, you ruined. Vacation, you ruined. Can we go on and on and on about movies that you've taken and ruined? Even Transformers. I kind of like the Transformers. I like Optimus Prime. I mean, he's awesome. But like, they're just ridiculous. Like the new. What was the one they did a couple of years ago? The Crystal Skulls, the Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark is awesome. That is a fabulous movie. I could watch Raiders of the Lost Ark today and sit through it and not even like scroll through my phone at the time. Just sit and watch it. I like it. I'm kind of a history guy anyway. I kind of like that. Temple of Doom, crap. But like Crystal Skulls, garbage. There's my Twitter. A sitcom is a situational comedy. Roseanne or Family Matters, Married with Children. Again, Roseanne never really watched. Family Matters never really watched. I'd rather bet the Reds run line over Phillies in that scenario. I would see. For me, I'd rather just take the Reds on the money line. Yeah, the Nick Cage movie looked interesting, where he plays himself. I'm a Nick Cage guy. I love. Listen, I like Family Man from him was good, and of course, his '90s classics, Con Air, that whole The Rock. It's right in my wheelhouse. Back in it's like 20. Anybody seen Richie? No Bobby Lupo? Oh yeah, we're gonna go a little Steven Seagal. We could do Steven Seagal. I like Seagal. Above the Law. Excellent. Excellent. Steven Seagal. Bobby Lupo. Yeah, we know who Bobby Lupo is, right? That was oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. William. Oh my goodness. I think Gina Gershon's in that. She's one of the girls at the strip club, the manager. Seahawks 4.5. Yes. Thursday night. Bring out the pen. The unbearable way to mess. I got, you know what? Bring out the pen. He says. Oh man. Here's another Nick Cage movie. Oh man, what? I gotta remember it. What was the name of it? Oh my goodness. It's with Dana Carvey and another cat from William Dafoe. No, it's not William Dafoe. William Dafoe. It's not him. It's not William Dafoe. He's in Trapped in Paradise. Is the Nick Cage movie. It's him, Dana Carvey, another SNL guy, John Lovitz, I think it is, maybe. And they go to rob a bank, and they get trapped in a snowstorm in a small town in Pennsylvania. Funny. Valley Girl. How old are you, Desmond? Valley Girl. I'm trying to look at your YouTube logo, and I don't know if that's a badge or is it perhaps the actual insignia that Indiana Jones is looking for in Raiders of the Lost Ark that goes on top of the stick to find where the Ark of the Covenant is. All right, listen, we're out of here. Tomorrow we're going to do movies. The corny Office joke. Is that from The Office? Gracious. Have not seen it. Was that molasses joke from? My wife told me that. She said she's gonna tell it to her kids at school. I don't know. All right, we're getting out of here. Allie Burns up next. Stick around. Put the notification bells on. Power Hour. We'll talk football in a bit. I don't even know what time that's at. It's today sometime. We're out of here. Take care. Where the heck is my brand? Where's it at? I can't find the get out of jail. Where's the thing to get out of here? We can't escape.